Hello, party people. I'm just giving everybody a chance to join in. So give me a split little second. All right. Giving me a split little second. We'll give us a split second. Today, I want to go about something a little different in a way that I don't want to say in a way that I've never went about it before, but this is just going to be the way that I communicate best. And my father, well, before we get into this, let me know how you guys are feeling, where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let's talk about that as we're waiting for everybody to join in. Where are you watching me from? And how are you doing today? Where are you watching me from? And how are you doing today? I'm sorry if you guys couldn't hear me. So let's try that again. Where are you watching me from? And how are you doing today? Indiana. Hey, Phoenix in the house. Kansas City, Phoenix. Danville, VA. Ooh. So while we're waiting for people to come in, I need everybody to make note that tomorrow at 4:00 p.m. Pacific timing, we will be doing the silk press on this hair, and you'll get to see my full length because my hair, oh, I'm so excited. It's in a perfect V now, baby. It's in a perfect V now. We got Phoenix, Atlanta, ATL, Shouty. Ty, but you just got off work. Oh, baby, well, we're going to be relaxing today. Watching for Phoenix. Hey, Tanya Boo. So, listen. For everybody who's in here right now, I need you guys to hold the responsibility of explaining to people that are coming in what's going on, right? So, before I say this, I need you to know as you watch this that I am in an amazing mood, right? But my father, you products of where you come from, right? So I hope this helps you to know what type of person I am and how my mind works. Um, the way that my father taught me things was in metaphors, right? So I learned how to address things and to word things in metaphors. And I've also learned with everything that we've been going on with everything that's been going on, that you can become the alchemist of your life. And no matter what anybody throws at you, there's always a nugget in that. Please hear me when I'm saying this. So what I'm about to share with you with the screen, firstly, you would think that this drama. It's not drama because, for one, I want to say this. I understand that a lot of times women just don't know. Like, we don't know. Some of our mothers didn't know. The generations that came before us didn't have access to certain things. So we just don't know. So if anybody has ever felt like, I'm like, oh, you dumb or anything like that, I apologize, because I understand that if it's not something that you've dedicated your life to, you do not understand, right? So that's the only purpose that I have, making things a little bit easier for you to understand, right? So whenever we're dealing with Facebook and somebody writes a review, I have to address it in a beautiful way, or it'll just start trickling down, right? And that's neither here nor there. So I'm about to share the screen with you, right? As I share the screen with you, I need you to remember this is not drama. The woman who I'm reading this from, I value your opinion, baby. And I really wish that you would have just sent me a private message, because we could have got to the bottom of it. So please know, as I'm reading this, I'm not even mad at you. I'm not. I was a little irritated when I first read shit, but let's do this, okay? Hold on, you guys. All right. So here we go. Right here. So This is, I don't remember what this is. Oh, rose moscato or something like that. It's delicious. So remember, nobody attacked this person. Nobody get mad at her. This is not to embarrass anyone. I am simply addressing your concerns because I feel like this is a really good conversation piece. This is going to go so many different places. So nobody attack her. Nobody, oh, her stupid butt. Just, okay. So she said, Cyn considers herself a know-it-all, yet frequently contradicts herself. I don't know when to do that. I tried to like her, participated in her challenges, watched several of her videos because I thought she was a good teacher until I began noticing her countless discrepancies, fact checking anything that she says. I don't like her immature, tactless and unprofessional manner at all. Oh man, I wish she would not claim to be a Christian. Do not. I kind of tell you guys that I'm not all the time, by the way. Wish she would not claim to be a Christian because she is as cruel as they come, and I would not recommend her. Okay. So this is from Rachel. Okay. All right. Sister girl. Oh, so listen, before I address your comment in full, I want to say that I respect your opinion and I respect the girth that you had to write it on the public forum. But let's talk about it. So let me say this. When I make videos, right? I was in the cosmetology industry since I've been in the cosmetology industry since I was 18 years old. Straight from high school, I went to college. I did one semester and I was like, I don't want to do this. I want to do hair. I went to cosmetology school and I never looked back, right? I retired at, how old was I? Like 26, 27, because no, like 27, 27, 28. I don't know, 3 years ago. I'm 31. So I retired because I started to fall out of love with hair, but not with the science of hair. I started to fall out of love. I started to fall out of love with um the issues that came with people, other people's issues, but I was still so deeply into the science of hair formulation. I'm a science geek. That's why I became a herbalist, right? So when I'm making videos, right, I can't be anybody but myself. I can never be anybody but myself. So sometimes I'll be on social media and I'll come across somebody whose voice may irritate me a little bit and I'll just go off because that's not my learning style. She don't speak my language. She don't speak my learning love language, right? So I go and I find somebody else who speaks the language for me, but all of the lovely the things that you're criticizing, it's all free content, baby. It's all free content. And I pride myself in the fact that, and in the video that's coming tomorrow, where I'll break it down to you visually so you can see it, you can go back to videos of me from years ago. I'm consistently doing everything the same, right? That's why we have the new 7-day challenge, right? Because in my 7-day challenge, I'm actually giving you basic steps to the point where you'll need no more than 5 products, not products you got to buy for me, but whatever products you may feel like works best for you as you get a routine for yourself. And these are all things that I do freely, right? So I'm not going to rant no more about that. We're going to get into this next topic, but I just want everybody that's going to continue to stay watching this video. Please understand, I will never be anybody else but the person that you see, right? And I'm not going to ask you to change the way that you learn. I'm not going to ask you to change the way that you think. All I'm asking you to do, baby, is love yourself enough to, when you feel your energy gets disrupted, like if I disrupt your energy, if my spirit or my personality disrupts your energy, love yourself enough to turn me off. All right? And let's just respect each other and each other's rights to be an individual. Let's respect each other and each other's right to learn the way that they learn. I am not trying to get nobody to follow me to nothing. I'm not. I'm giving the information. Those who want to take heed to it, you can take it. And if you don't want it, baby, you don't have to take it either. And I love you either way. I respect you either way, baby. If you want to put boo-boo sprinkles in your hair, then do it. But y'all, I love y'all, but I just want y'all to get out of the habit of criticizing free shit. How you criticizing free shit? You know, so I mean, but it is what it is. I love y'all. I do. But we are going to get into some topics. So next, I'm gonna read y'all comments and we're gonna talk about that, right? But I also want to know, like, where you at? Because look, this the type of channel for women that like it straight, no chaser. That's what we are around here. If you want the Saints to come marching in, this ain't it. This ain't the place. I ain't never told nobody on here I ain't been Christian in about 8 years. I ain't never told nobody that. I can't be nobody else but who I am. I don't know how to be, because I need y'all to remember, everybody want the real. Everybody tired of fake, but when you see real, you try to change real into your version of real. No, baby girl. Hey, all right. So let's do it. And this is the thing. I need y'all to be okay with it. Like if you shoot, be ready for smoke. If y'all want to leave certain type of comments, we can leave them. Let's talk about it. Just know that I have no problem talking about it. But hey, like maybe the stuff that you're criticizing is all free content, because I've never had a complaint from any of my paid content, from an ebook or from a one-on-one booking, like nothing. So you complaining about free content, baby girl, how much information do you think you're gonna get from something you ain't paid for? That's weird. Anyway, loving the hair, thank you. But the whole point is that you already told us to do our own research. And if you are an adult, you're already going to do your own research. Hello. Girl. Hey, boo. Hey, nice Nika Rose. Hey, boo. Oh, girl. I love your nails. My favorite color is blue. And I broke one. I'm going to fix it while we sit here. But I broke one. She said, you better say that. Okay, so I love y'all. So today, one of the main things I want to talk about is hair care and the difference in your hair care journey between your hair being natural, relaxed, and heat trained. Because a lot of people think that, you know, if they put heat in their hair, then that's the end all be all. Like most women are afraid of heat, and most women think that the health of your hair is determined by the amount of curls that you still have in your hair, or the amount of times that you avoid heat and things of that nature. So I want to know, and this is not a rhetorical question, I want to know what issues you're having, whether you are relaxed, natural, or if you are in a process of heat training. What are the main issues that you feel like you're having with your hair? And what I want you to do, whatever that issue is, so for example, it's like, oh, well, I'm always finding breakage, I always have breakage, in parentheses I need you to put relaxed or natural, right? So I promise there is a reason for me to do this. If you in here, I need you to do this, and I promise that there is a reason why. So let me know whatever issue you have with your hair. And then if there are no issues, if you are not having issues with your hair, then just say, I'm good, I'm straight, and then relax, natural, or heat trained. Hello. So as we wait, because we on Zoom, so it's like a delayed reaction. Like I have to wait for y'all to type after I say it. So the main reason that I'm bringing this up is because most people think that if their hair is natural, then it's automatically healthier. Or some people think that if you have any type of chemical services on your hair whatsoever, that you automatically have damaged hair. A lot of people also think that high porosity hair is a bad porosity and it's a negative thing. So this is why I'm asking you guys that question. Not currently having issues, just got back on my regimen, single strand knots, natural. Okay, so Lovely, the one who said that you're having single strand knots and you're natural, what is your pattern? What is your everyday pattern? Right, because I need you to know. Please write this down and don't take my word for it. Research it yourself. Single strand knots are just one of many forms of split ends. So if you have single strand knots, that means that there's something that you're doing on a regular basis that's causing your ends to split, right? So that's your homework. Some breakage when combing my hair, not relaxed, not heat trained. Hair been so much better since taking your advice. So love, yay! So this is what I need everybody to do. And this is something that I tell all of my clients after our one-on-ones and everybody in Guru one-on-one. I need y'all all to keep a journal. Like everybody needs to keep a hair journal. I don't care if you get your notebook from the dollar store, wherever you got to get your notebook from, everybody needs to keep a journal. It is so important because you need to know what's going on with your hair, because most of us can't even remember when auntie come in town, if you know what I mean, without being too. So keeping a journal is so important, because if you keep a journal, it'll be so easy for you to see what's damaging your hair. But most of us aren't keeping track of what we're doing to our hair. So we point the blame at everybody else, at everything else, because we're never really, really looking at in the mirror and facing ourselves and saying, okay, like, what issues am I having with my hair? What is wrong? Because I know from just knowing the basic science of the human body, that my hair growth should not be hard at all. It's easy. So if I'm running into issues, it's because it's something that I'm doing wrong. And that's why I wanted to start off with Miss Chanel, or whatever hell her name was, with her comment or whatever, because I want everybody to stop being so dependent on other people. Like when I get on here, I'll spend 3 hours here with y'all for free. Ain't nobody paying me nothing, right? So I'm not doing it to try to prove nothing to nobody. I'm not trying to make y'all believe nothing. I truly, genuinely care. Like I really do. Dryness. It seems my hair strives more when I add leave-in conditioner, moisture every day. Relax. Hey boo, what's a leave-in conditioner? For all product suggestions, I need y'all to follow me on Amazon. And the next week, I'm gonna be doing a live on Amazon for like all of my favorite products. So product suggestions, follow me over there. Love you, boo. Was natural, but put a Botox. Why did I say biotin? A Botox treatment. I don't want to continue. I want to watch a roller set followed by blow drying, but it is not the outcome when I do it on my own, on my curly state. So I need y'all to start like practicing, right? So we're gonna thank you for saying that, because this is gonna lead us into our next topic. So I need y'all to write these 3 things down, right? These 3 things down. So first thing, when you are having a pattern, I need you to know what is going on with your hair, right? Like, what's happening? What is your issue? That's the first thing. Number 1 is, what is the issue? You need to figure out what the problem is in your hair. Is your hair dry? Is it flake? Like, what is going on, right? After you figure out what's going on, then you need to really go in your bathroom, go under your sink, or whenever you keep your products at, pull out every single product that you have, right? Look at the ingredients that's on there, the ones that you actually know. So if you see eucalyptus, coconut oil, almond oil, argan oil, whatever you have, anything that you put in your hair within the last 8 months, I need you to pull it out and write it down. Write the ingredients. It sounds like a lot, but do it. All of the products that you put in your hair, especially the ones that you use on a regular basis, especially if you've been layering everything up, right? And write the ingredients down. Like I said, the ones that you know, write those ingredients down. And number 3, I need you to get either a herbal book or just go on good old Google, go on Wikipedia or something, and go and research all of those herbs and all of those oils, right? And for all of the oils, I need you to search the number that all of the oils that you put on your scalp and all of the oils that are within these products, search all of those oils on the comedogenic scale. Search all of those oils on the comedogenic scale and see what numbers, because when you can visually see, like if you're a person who's been using avocado oil and coconut oil on your hair all the time, right? And you can't figure out why your scalp is always flaking, or you have a new form of dermatitis, or you're having balding in certain areas or burning in certain areas, you can't figure it out. Sit down. And like I said, write all of them down, search them on the comedogenic scale. And the comedogenic scale goes from 0 to 5, with 0 being the least likely to block the pores or the follicles, and then a 5 being the most likely to block the follicles. I'm not making none of this up. This is basic science. This ain't even the hair science. This is basic science, right? Well, a little bit more than basic science. Anybody can Google this. Go ask any doctor, any medical professional. Okay. So a 5 on the comedogenic scale, those are your coconut oils, your avocado oils, your flaxseed oils. Write all of this down. And if you can see the amount of pore and follicle blocking products that you're putting on the scalp, it's so easy for you to see what your issue is. Those 3 things, go ahead and rewind it when this is over. Those 3 things, write those 3 things down, really do that homework. And in that journal, you will really get a good reflection of what's going on with your hair. Because we want to play offense after everything then broke. Like, you've been doing whatever you wanted to do with your hair forever, and now you just want to play defense. You ain't gonna play no offense ever. You just want to play defense and find a bunch of products to fix problems, but you need to find the cause first, and then you can get to the solution. So that's the homework that I want everybody to do. And that's why I started this off with her comment, because I want y'all to take the responsibility. Don't be what you recommending me for. Recommend me to yourself. Recommend the book. Take a look. It's in the book. Recommend reading Rainbow, Sugarfoot, because that's what I want you to do. I want you to learn the science of hair. I do not need to be idolized by anybody. I don't need nobody to follow me nowhere. I just want you to know the true science of hair. And I'm not going to sit up here and play with y'all like I don't sell ebooks. Y'all know we got a brand new 7-day challenge. The 7-day challenge used to be free. It's no longer free now. Now it's $35. It's $7 a day. You get a video each day. You can go at your very own pace. And before, the free challenge came with one PDF. Now the new challenge comes with about 5. And as we go along within the free group that you're going to be into, you have like instant access to me as you're going through your challenge, because your challenge isn't just a 7-day challenge. The challenge is something that's going to be going on through life, right? It's something that I want you to make a part of life. So I'm not saying, oh, it's a 7-day challenge just for 7 days. Like, yeah, you're going to do this for the 7 days, but it's only 7 days in every week. So after you take the first 7 days of the 7-day challenge, I want you to keep repeating it all over again, and it becomes a lifestyle, right? But if you don't want to do that, I sit here and I kick it with you for a minute, right? So yeah, let me get to y'all questions. By the way, my hair is really oily, so that's why I keep, because it's getting on my nerve. I'm gonna move it again, so just be ready. So here, but styles will last around 3 days. What do you put in your hair? Because the longer your hair, the heavier it is. So the longer your hair gets, the less products you need to put in. I'm not saying, oh, don't use no more leave-in conditioner. I'm saying don't use as much leave-in conditioner, because your hair is getting longer, is weighing more. So the more products you put on your hair, the heavier you're gonna make it, and the oilier it'll get, because the sebum going down your hair shaft is what's making it oilier, unless you put more product in it every day. So just be careful of the amount of product that you get. That go for everybody. The longer your hair gets, the less product you need to add in it, because the longer your hair gets, the more it weighs. A lot of women, at the longer their hair get, their curls will start to change, and women think that it's heat damage. Do you know how many of y'all did big chops and didn't even need to? Like, your curls didn't change, your hair wasn't damaged, your hair is just getting heavier. So it's just weighing a little bit more, and the curls are getting looser. You ain't have heat damage. From single strand knots, natural, I chopped off my hair and went back to basics. I only shampoo and condition my tiny little fro a couple of times a week, sometimes wash day, because of the army, and I run every day. Oh yes, got to keep that scalp clean. Hair issues, current products, ingredients, research, commonogenic rating the product. Oh, thank you, Boo, for writing that down. Y'all take a screenshot of that. Those are the 3 things that I need all of y'all to have on your list. Like, the 3 things I need all of y'all to have on that list. Seeing a little growth, your hair getting long. Thank you. It's cutting a V, and I keep pulling it up here because I actually was going to put my braided wig on today, because I didn't want y'all to see my hair before the silk press video. So I'm trying to keep it this way, because it's cut in the V, so it's shorter in the front, longer in the back. So I'm trying not to mess up my reveal, with y'all. And don't nobody auntie complain about me combing my hair, because for one, it's mine, and for two, my hair like to be combed. It don't like to be left alone. So do I need to wear a bonnet while my hair is less than an inch long? I mean, yeah, it don't matter how long your hair is, it still needs to be protected when you sleep. Either wear a bonnet or sleep on silk or satin pillowcases, one or the other. Um, Hair cutting scissors, does the price matter? Absolutely. The price, the difference between your kitchen scissors and professional haircut and shears is the price. The scissors that you can get for the kitchen cost like $5. And the shears that a professional hair cosmetologist use cost a couple hundred. Or sometimes you can get a good pair of shears for like 70-80 bucks. But if you get in those little shears that hang up in Sally's for like $15, no, boo, that's not a thing. How do you correct moisture overload when you have low porosity hair? Um, there's really no correcting of moisture overload. So I don't want to discourage you, right? But your hair is made up of the same protein that your nails are made up of, right? So like we talked about at the beginning, I want to talk to you. I like to explain things in metaphors. So our skin, our hair, and our nails is made up of forms of keratin, but the way that your skin is made is not the same way that your hair and your nails are made. Your hair shaft is like your nails. So for example, if this was my real nail, right? And my real nail is this long and I break it right here, the only thing that I can do to repair it is nothing. If your natural nail, not a fake one, if your natural nail breaks, you can't, it don't matter what type of glue you put on it, it will never connect again, right? So the same thing goes for your hair shaft. Your hair shaft is not a self-healing entity like your skin. Your hair is just like your nails. It's the same exact thing. It's a scientific fact. Like I said, everybody do your research for yourself. I'm not telling y'all Bible verses, all right? I'm giving y'all stuff that I've been studying and researching since I was 18. I'm 31. Maybe I'll be 32 in July. What you mean? So I'm giving you back stuff that I've been studying, book work that I've been studying, things that I've been tested on by the state. So I'm not making up nothing and trying to prove to y'all nothing. Everything that comes out of my mouth, you can Google and look up. And understand when y'all looking stuff up on looking stuff up on Google and actually doing your research in a medical book are two completely different things. Because peep game, when y'all go on Google, everything that you search on Google is made by a person just like you. When you go on Google, if you type in the best products to grow your hair, any one of y'all could have a blog post that gets to number one or number two. Those are blog posts. Those not doctors and professionals. Anybody, if you get your tags right on Google, anybody can get their blog post all the way at the top. Y'all stop thinking that just because you went on Google and it's at the top page and a whole bunch of people then read the article that is Bible verse. Because the blog posts that y'all reading, the information that y'all reading and quoting are blog posts written by people just like y'all. So, okay, like that's something that I really, 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 really want everybody to understand. That's something I want everybody to get. So I want y'all to know that it's all going back down. Excuse me. It's all going back down to you really jumping back into your education. Oh, you just said, hey, Sam, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. What trichology or pro course do you recommend to further my education? So I don't like recommending schools per se, because I'm not gonna, I don't want to tie myself to nothing or give anybody free promo, but I will say this. You need to figure out, because you need to figure out what you want to do, what you want to specialize in before you know what type of school you want to go to. Because trichology, that's a whole nother angle. Like To be a trichologist, you can still be a cosmetologist, but that's going down a whole nother angle. As a trichologist, it's a whole bunch of hairstyles that you're gonna take off your books 100% completely, because now your profession is going to be aimed more towards the health of the human scalp. So to ask the question of what trichology classes that you should take versus what cosmetology classes you could take, that all needs to, the first thing you need to figure out is, where is your specialty going to be in the industry? That's, if there is one thing that I wish I would have known getting into the industry, is that I do not have to do everything. But social media make you believe just do everything, just do some of everything and whatever hit first. No, no. You can become the master of one area of the industry. So you need to figure out what you love, what you passionate about. What's the one thing in hair that you can do all day? And then that's going to determine if whether or not you're going to go into studying trichology. And that's going more towards science. That's getting, that's what most cosmetologists get into when they on their way out of the cosmetology field. So if you just getting out of cosmetology school, baby, you need to be, the first thing you need to do is go and start working on, forget trying to further your education with that. What you need to be trying to do is focusing on how to build your own pension, how to build your own retirement plan. Day one, you need to figure out how you about to leave. Day one, you need to figure out your exit strategy. Forget going back to school. You need to figure out what booking platform you about to be making. You need to figure out what your marketing plan is about to be. All of that, because clients are not just gonna fall out the sky. It don't matter how many certifications you got. It don't matter how many diplomas you got. They do not care. All these clients, I don't care what nobody say. I was doing her for 14 years. All these women care about is what you can produce with your hands and how many people come and see you. That's it. So forget about all of that. What you need to be worried about is how to structure your business as a brand and your exit strategy. You need to make your own plan, because we get into the industry thinking that it's all bubble gums and sparkles, and the hair industry is anything but bubbles and sparkles, baby. I'm not trying to scare you, but yes, I agree. You have to dig deep when you research. It's like putting a puzzle together. You have to literally read to understand. And that's my thing. Like, that's how you know people don't really respect cosmetologists like that. Not that all of them, anyway. But you people, a cosmetologist go to school for a year, but you expect to learn everything that she learned in a year and then constantly continuing her education 14 years later in a 30-minute video or in a 15-minute video. That's like you, if you got a bachelor's degree or an associate's degree or something like that, and somebody come up to you and ask you to run down your whole job in a 15-minute video, you're gonna be like, what? I've been in school for 6 years. I can't put 6 years of my education into a 15-minute video. Y'all got unrealistic expectations. I'm just not y'all per se. We just having a conversation in general. People have unrealistic expectations. I love your hair. Thank you. Your hair is getting so long. I love it. Thank you. What was your first day of college? Huh? I'm 31. It was when I was 18. So you do the math. When was your first day of college? And what color shoes did you have on your first day of school? What color shoes did you have on? And what kind of earrings did you wear your first day of college when you was at school? I only silk press natural hair, and I've been doing good with that. I also make YouTube videos on how to straighten your hair and keep your curl pattern, but I also want to know more about the science of hair. So I would say you can just start doing some research in your area on, who is teaching the type of things that you want to learn about the science of hair, or you could find someone like me who has memberships or classes or ebooks or things like that. But I'm I don't want to say I'm self-taught, because to say you self-taught means that you've never had any classes or you've never taken any courses or read any books and stuff like that. So I'm not saying that, but it's something that I'm going to be as frank as I possibly can. And this is just my experience. So if this was not your experience in the hair industry, then, oh, baby, kudos to you, then okay. But the hair industry is one of those industries that if you don't work, you don't eat. Nobody's holding your hand. Nobody gonna be like, oh, go over there, go knock on that door. They gonna help you. You gotta get everything on your own. Every client is something you have to figure it out. I wish there was a playbook. I wish there was something that I could say, like, oh, go take all of these classes and you'll know everything it is that you need to know. No, baby, I have failed so many times. Like that's gonna be your best teacher. Failure. Like trying something, figuring out exactly what you want, figuring out exactly what you love, getting on the internet, figuring out who's teaching it and where, how much you're gonna have to pay to learn it, because everything has a price. So know that nothing will be free, right? Everything has a price. And then you're gonna have to go to where they're teaching what you want to learn. But no one's gonna give you anything. I really do wish that there was something that I can say to be like, oh, you just take these classes and it'll help you with this, or take this class and it'll help you with this. But the hair itself, even doing hair, it's a talent that you're born with. So with the hair industry, there's nothing anybody can tell you to prepare you for what comes with it when you get into it. It's literally something you jump head first into it, and you figure it out as you go, because you're an independent contractor. You're an independent contractor, so everything is dependent on you. The only thing, everything that's gonna happen is dependent on what you focus on, what you put your attention on, what you put your money into, what you build your brand to be, what you present yourself as. But no, the hair industry is not an industry that's like, here, girl, come here, I'm gonna help you. Come here, girl, I got your back, I'm gonna help you. No, that's not this industry. This industry, you gotta love hair so much that don't, no matter what comes your way, you ain't giving up. Like it's really that deep. That's why most girls that finish cosmetology school, they don't stay doing hair more than 2 years, because you go thinking it's lily white and then you get out there like, oh, this shit is real. Yeah. So it's I wish that there was something specific that I could say to you, but it's not. I'm sorry. It's the gratification. Yep. I gotta put my glasses on. Hey Sam, my hair has been flourishing since I've been getting Olaplex treatments. Yes. And since our last conversation, my tight ringlets will be back no time soon. Yes. More established stylists for tips. Like more established stylists for tips. Empirism every day. Go to classes and shows regularly. Yeah. Yeah. So that's like, I couldn't say anything better. Like I couldn't say it in any other way. Like you really just, like, I promise you, there was no one to come help teach me nothing. It's not one person walking the face of this earth. And I put that on my daddy's ashes. It's not one person walking the face of this earth that could be like, yup, I put Cyn on. I'm the one who taught her how to do that. Nobody, no one. Everything that I learned from trial and error. Doing online booking, that came out of necessity because I got tired of people canceling and being a no call, no show. And my booth rent is $295 at the end of every week. And I got tired of my last, like my whole Saturday being canceled. And that was my booth rent. Now I don't have my booth rent, don't know how I'm gonna pay my booth rent. So I had to, that's where my online booking came in. I didn't go to a class and somebody taught me how to do online booking. And then once people start online booking, I'm like, okay, I want to sell stuff, but it looked janky for people to email me to buy stuff. So I went online and I learned how to build a website. Nobody ever taught me how to build a website. I had to go build it myself. And to this day, I've never paid anybody a dime to do anything. I build my website myself. So you see a mistake, my bad. I didn't use spell check fast enough, but that's what it is. You just gotta be hungry. Like I'm not one of those people that got, oh, this one, she be looking out, and I'm not saying people don't. That's just not my story. So I can't really get it. I can't share that type of information with you because I ain't got it. Yes, the failure is the best teacher, period. Hey, hey, Kentucky. You bought Olaplex 0 and 3 and it works. And I'm not been to. So I hope I'm not killing your dreams or nothing, but I just feel like people have this fairy tale land version of what the hair industry is really like. Like it's not this place where everybody like, girl, I got you, girl. I'm looking out, girl. I'm looking. No, you gotta learn everything on your own. You either gotta do it by trial and error, or you gotta pay to take some classes. And then even once you pay for the classes, you still gotta have trial and error with the tools that they give you when you implementing them, because you gonna have to tweak it for you. Thank you. So I hope I ain't killing your hair dream, but moral of the story, it's being a cosmetologist is like being a teacher. You're never gonna stop learning from today to the last day that you decide to do hair. You're gonna constantly be learning and teaching yourself. You need to learn about social media, you need to learn about ads, you need to learn about booking, online booking. Like it, this is all, and oh, please don't take this the wrong way. All cosmetology school is doing is getting you to be able to do it legally and to be able to file it on your taxes. So that way you just like everybody else. Like it's a legit job. So that way the state you can pay taxes. That's all. Cosmetology school just getting you ready for the basics for state board, for the laws of your state. That's why everybody cosmetology test and state board is different. Every state got different hours. In Vegas, when I went to school, it was 1,800 hours that you had to do for cosmetology school. In other places, it was 1,200 hours. So everything's different depending on your state. Cosmetology school just gets you to be able to do hair legally, baby. But if you want to stand out and you want to make this like a business, and you want to be one of these big names that people know that they watch on live and stuff like that, I don't mean it like that. Like I'm anyway. But if you want to go big scale, you gonna have to go deep, baby. And it ain't no playbook for that. I wish it was. You 19 has. Oh, that's good. Thank you. But all right, I'm gonna take a couple questions and then I'm gonna get into this last little topic that I want us to hit, and then we can go. I'm just trying to keep it in front because I don't want to mess up my video because I spent so much time editing. I just don't want to mess up the reveal. Ouch. I always want to do nails in college and here. Yeah, but really make sure you love it though. Like it's not hair and doing nails, the beauty industry is not one of those like, oh, it looks so fun. I'm gonna do it. No, because the love of hair is not enough to get you through the places that you need to get through in the industry. It's not enough. Just hair is fun is not enough. You have to be passionate about it. You gotta love it. You gotta eat it. You gotta sleep it. You gotta breathe. It gotta be the first thing you thinking about in the morning, and one of the last things you think about when you go to sleep when you first start. You got to be that deep into it, like for real. It can so it got to be more than just you like it. Way more than that. There is a playbook, Cyn Doll. It's called Learn, Learn, Learn. Yep. Yes, the basics. You learn the foundation. Hey, you learn the foundation in school. After that, it is strictly on you. That's for sure. Listen, and I'm only saying it like this because I wish somebody would have told me. Like I'm telling you, I wish nobody told me that. They're like, oh my God, it's gonna be so amazing, and they're gonna come and they're gonna come. Nobody told me about no. I was like, oh damn. Oh, you gotta do, oh damn. Oh, you gotta do, oh damn. Like they don't tell you nothing. They're gonna get you gonna graduate cosmetology school, you're gonna get that license, and you are on your own. Everything is up to you. The clients that come in, unless you go work commission, and that's a whole nother conversation. Unless you go, which is something that I never did, unless you go work commission, everything is on you. Your marketing gonna be on you, your branding gonna be on you, the business cards, that booth rent, the way that the client's getting in the chair, everything gonna be on you. Even if you go to a popping salon, just because you at a popping salon don't mean you one of the people that they want to see when they walk into the popping salon. It's about you. It's not a game. Beauty by Michelle. You said it perfectly. I've been doing natural hair for 3 years, but I've been on YouTube for 10 years. And that's, oh, excuse me, where I've been focusing more so I can expand my business and reach. I'm also in your course. Oh, listen. So me and you are gonna have a talk then. Email me. You know my email, boo. Email me because don't get me wrong when I say this. I'm not trying to talk any cosmetologist out of being a cosmetologist. If I can control the type of women that booked appointments with me, if I can make sure I ain't, we'll talk about that in a minute. If I could control the type of women that book me, I would still do it because I love hair that much. It's an art form for me. It's like an artist that paints being like, oh, I don't paint no more ever again in life. It's like the same thing. But if most of the time when you go into the hair industry, they only teach you how to get a license. They don't teach you how to have your own retirement plan. They never give you a exit strategy. You just get entry. Here's your license, you can do hair. But they never tell you how to retire. They never tell you how to get out. They never tell you how to scale your business. And of course, I'm sure most of y'all know, but just in case you don't, scaling means like, how can I take the money that I'm making and make my business bigger so that I'm not working as hard? Because the people who making the most money, they not working harder, they're working less. The more money you make in the industry, the less you work. Think about it. Some of the most popular hairstylists, even if they pop in for weaves, all they doing is sewing it in and styling it. They assistant is washing their hair, and I'm not knocking it. This how the game go. That's where the OGs be. You feel me? So I ain't knocking nobody, baby. Because this how I was towards the end. They got their assistant doing the shampoo, and then it's another girl, if it's not the same assistant, doing the blowout and the braid down, and she just coming through to sew the weave in and sew it in. The higher you go in the industry, the less work you got to do. That's how it goes. Once you start building the systems work for you. But most of the older generations, the hairstylists, they don't know nothing about how to build the system. So they do hair until their bodies break down, until their bodies can't do it no more because they've never thought of an exit strategy. Oh, what's so down? Oh, I went down too far, sorry. Just when you think, wait, then when you think you are done, you learn somewhere. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're never done learning in the hair industry. One year is everybody silk wrapping, the next week, I am not my hair, I am not my skin. And then the next thing, you know, everybody doing closures. Then after that, no, before that, people was doing the little invisible weave, little fusion thing, just glue, 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 glue. Then people doing closures. Then everybody doing frontals. Then don't nobody want to do frontals no more. Now everybody want to do wigs. Then don't nobody want to do wigs no more. Now everybody doing fake faux locks. Now everybody want to do faux locks no more. Now everybody getting the new Jerry curl done by white lady Gina. Now everybody getting the Gina curl. Then everybody going back to relaxers. Then everybody, it's a constant. It's a constant. You're always re-educating yourself. Always. 24/7. You are never done learning, ever. Because if you stop learning, you stop being in rotation. You stop learning, they leave you right where everybody was. Because it's a bunch of hairstylists that when weaves and stuff took off, they're like, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. And their business stayed in a small little window. Not saying that everybody who don't do weaves, you know what I'm trying to say, don't be taking the personal. I said, don't watch this to be sensitive. I'm not saying, because there's some women that's like, nope, I'm not doing weaves, and they cultivated their other businesses and still doing good. I'm talking about the hairstylist that's been doing everything the same and still using Blue Magic and pink oil moisturizer, still want to change nothing. I'm talking about your grandma hairstylist, Miss Earlene. My beautician said the same thing. You have to love hair. Listen, love is not even a word. You have to be obsessed with hair. You have to be obsessed with hair. It ain't no, oh, I just woke up this morning. You know what? I know I've been an accountant all my life, but you know what? This year, I think I'm gonna be a hairstylist. You're not gonna make it. You're not going to make it. It's not all cute and sunshines and sparkles. The only thing that we post online is what we comfortable with y'all seeing. Please know that. Please know that. Please know that. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Hold on, let me get my bell. Why don't I have a bell that one? Oh, I love you. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh my goodness, thank you. Okay, so for donations over $20, we ring the cowbell. Thank you. And then for anything below 20, it's this one. Ring for a smile. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, babe. Thank you. I'm sorry I had the bells on. I look amazing. Thank you. I wish someone would have told me too. This is a life, not just a listen. It is not a it is not a game. Like, nobody told me. They're like, oh my God, it's gonna be so good. They're gonna like you and they're gonna all come. And don't get me wrong, they do. Like, the majority of my, like, the stuff that I get here, I've never got in person, ever. Ever, 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 ever. The only time I ever got negative reviews is when women would come and they would be past my 5-minute grace period, and I told them that their appointment was rescheduled. That's the only time I ever got negative reviews. Other than that, never. And yes, I had a 5-minute grace period because I was never late. Ever. I put that on my daddy's ashes. I was never late. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. My clients it's never been a time where my clients been waiting somewhere for me in the hallway and I ain't been there. Never. And if ever I had a client who was late and it ran over, I always called way ahead of time to let them know. So never, 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 never. So yes, I had a 5-minute grace. I want to say thank you for that. No problem, baby. You need business classes too. Oh yes. Listen, they should have business class in cosmetology school because you can't use your license without knowing how to run a business. All you have when you leave cosmetology school is the skill. That's it. You just got a license to say I could do hair legally in whatever state you in. That's it. But oh baby girl, woo, woo. Your hair is growing rapidly. What is your regimen? Check all of my previous videos. My regimen has stayed the same. I don't change it up. You thought you had a friend. Blue magic is the GOAT. You sound, listen, I'm only gonna say this one time and one time only. All of the blue magic protesters, everybody that owns stock in blue magic, let me say this one time and one time only. Blue magic is nothing, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna show you this. I have this in my house, right? This is petroleum, right? I have this in my house for one reason and for one reason only. And this is in my house to act as a protective barrier when I color my hair. This is what I put on my hair to block my follicles when I'm coloring my hair so that the hair color cannot get into my hair follicle and cause damage or stain. All right? Are you following me? Baby girl or baby boy, whoever you are. Blue magic police, let's do it. Blue magic is nothing but petroleum, a blue dye, and a scent. There is no nutritional value in it whatsoever. And petroleum is fossil fuel. This is made of the same shit that you pump your gas with. They get fossil fuel from the bottom of the sea. So all of the organisms that float around that's floating around, they fall to the bottom of the ocean and they turn into a black tar. Okay. And then they put the little things in it and Google it yourself. How do you make petroleum? How is petroleum made? How do you make gas? Google it. Okay, I ain't making nothing up. They stick the tube all the way down to the bottom of the ground. And then once they stick it down there, they pull up this black tar and then they put it in the machine. At one temperature, it's the gas that you pump in your car. At one temperature is candle wax. And at another temperature is petroleum. So all of the blue magic police and everybody that owns stock in blue magic, go read the ingredients of your blue magic. It is nothing but petroleum, a scent, and a blue hair dye. So please stay off of my stuff quoting that blue magic is the best stuff that ever happened because you sound dumb. I'm sorry. To pronounce that fossil fuel is great for your hair is dumb. The only thing that it does is help you to retain length because it is a harsh sealant. Okay, so let's stop having stupid conversations. This is a stupid conversation. Let's stop talking about blue magic and arguing about blue magic here. If you want to use fossil fuel in your hair, then do that. But stop coming on here and arguing about that. It's dumb. Do it. Use little sea creatures on your scalp every day. If that's what you want to do, shit. Okay, anyway. I started with a colorist and left with colorist, always a colorist. Thought I'm not licensed. I study and learn everything. You thought you had a friend. You thought you was smart. Stupid stuff. Anyway. Vaseline Blue Magic is awesome. Keep yes. So I ain't tripping. Look, I got petroleum in my house. Petroleum is great for blocking the follicle. It is highly comedogenic. It keeps my follicle blocked and everything protected. It's great, but it's not a growth agent. So thank you, moderators. I love you guys. Thank you, moderators. I love you guys. And it wasn't even about it. Please don't make you think it was a rant having to do with that. But once this was in replay, I was gonna get a bunch of aunties. I've been using Blue Magic for a long time. When I fry my chicken. I watch your videos of Olaplex in order number 1 and number 3. Do you think it will help my thin hair? It's very thin. It's very thick but thin, delicate strands. I don't have damaged hair and no chemicals on my hair. So it depends on what the issue is. Remember, like if you going to get a tool, you have to know what you need the tool to fix. So remember, every question about a product is always going to first go to what problem is it fixing? You need to know what that exact problem is, because I'm never going to give 100% of the responsibility to a product to fix whatever your issue is. Like, it has to come from you knowing the cause. Like, you must know the cause. So before you depend on Olaplex, if your hair isn't color treated, right? And if it was normally thick, the next thing you need to do is start looking at your diet, because there's some type of imbalance in your body that's causing your hair to thin if it was once thick before. So if the issue isn't external, it's internal. So that's something you need to start looking at. Write it down. How much water are you drinking in a day? How many fresh fruits and vegetables are you eating? What types of fresh fruits and vegetables are you eating? Reckon needs to give you a break and stop releasing new stuff for me to learn. I can hardly keep up anymore. Reckon, I don't really mess with Reckon like that. I mean, I got a few Reckon products, but we do God Blue Magic. Dye your hair on your forehead to keep your forehead. Tanya so fast, I can't even see what's happening. But I stated the problem: thin, delicate hair strands. I have a whole lot of hair strands. Listen, you stated the when we in here, especially because I'm reading all of these comments at a time, I'm not being disrespectful, but I need you to listen to me. Let's not debate and go back and forth. Listen to what I said. I said you need to find the cause. You know the problem. The problem has manifested. The problem is your hair is thin and it's breaking. That's the problem. That is not the cause. You need to find what it was that you did, what it was that you were putting in the body specifically, and you have to reverse that. Until I know what you did, I can't give you a solution. That's what I'm saying. So I need more details than that. That's the problem. Knowing the problem, that's not the cause. You telling me the problem. I can't do anything about the problem. I need to know what caused the problem to get to the solution, because it's a 3-part step. You got the cause, that got you into the situation, which is the problem, and now you need a solution. But I can't jump straight from problem to solution. I need the cause. That's all I'm saying. Tanya got that speedy Wi-Fi, boy. I love you, Tanya. You my boo. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Jordan, boo. I feel like I ain't seen you. Perhaps I'm using the wrong term. So I am opposite of coarse strands. I have thin hair strands. Okay. That's still not what I'm asking, babe. I'm asking what you've done to cause your hair to thin out. That's all I'm asking. Because we know your hair is thin and it's breaking. But what have your patterns been? What have you been doing with your hair? What have you been eating? What have you been putting in your hair? How have you been wearing your hair? What caused it? We need to find the cause. You keep telling me the problem. Come on, y'all. Nope, that's not it. You got fine hair strands. You giving me your hair description and what's wrong with your hair, but you're not telling me how your hair got thin. You, I'm not being rude. Am I not? Can you give me a 5 if you understand what I'm saying? Can you give me a 5 if you understand what I'm saying? And give me a 2 if I'm not explaining it right, please. Yeah, because a porosity test is only going to tell you how your hair can absorb or release moisture. So I need to know your pattern. Like, what have you been doing to, like, how do you wear your hair? Do you wear your hair in ponytails? Do you put apple cider vinegar in your hair? Like, what have you been doing to your hair? That's what I need to know. I don't need to know how your hair look, what color it is, if it's curly, if it's straight, if it's short, if it's broken, if it's falling out, if your scalp is flaky. I don't need to know none of that. All I can know to help you is what you've been doing. What are your patterns? Yes. Lord, okay. So next question. Come on, Lord. Let's get some questions. I love you so much. I do. I said don't watch it be sensitive because I don't. My face be but um. Mm-hmm. I just want to sit in here for a minute, answer some of y'all questions so I can help. And then tomorrow at 4 o'clock, my video for this is going up. And I'm going to leave a link below because I have the new 7-day challenge that you guys can sign up for to really get started in your hair growth journey. And I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to leave a link to my 7-day challenge in the description box. And then I'm also going to leave a link to the group that the free 7-day challenge was in. So you can go and read through before you buy anything. You can go and read through everybody who did my previous 7-day challenge and what they got out of it, so you can see how detailed it is. So it's the same 7-day challenge, it's a completely different video that's been recorded, but same 7-day challenge. But this time, instead of you getting just 1 ebook, you get about 4. It's either 4 or 5. It's 5. You get 5 ebooks, and then there's 1 additional one that I'll be adding on. And we have a group discussion where we're talking all the time. So that's something, where you can talk to me whenever you want, where I'm helping you through your journey as you're going through. So yeah, that's gonna be in there. No, no, ma'am. I love y'all, but you said some women have naturally fine hair strands with low density without a cause. Yes, that's why I said, but she said that it wasn't a cause. It used to be thick. So I said, if it used to be thick and it's nothing you've been doing, then do something internally, so you need to eat better. And 2, please, y'all stop telling people that henna is going. The reason that y'all feel like henna is helping y'all hair is because henna does not wash out. When y'all put henna in y'all hair, it lives within the cortex. So it gives you the illusion that your hair is being filled or nourished because there is henna living in your hair shaft. And if you do not believe me, go ask any cosmetologist around the world or any colorist how much they're going to charge you for a henna extraction. And they're going to give you a price that's like, what? Because henna never leaves the hair shaft. Henna is not going to correct anything. It's going to put a band-aid on top of it. It's going to get on deep on top of it and put a coating on top of it, but it's not bending or correcting or fixing anything. I'm an herbalist. No properties of henna reverse anything. They cover it, it puts deep pigment in, but that's it. I don't think I can. Oh, there it is. My bad. I just pinned the link to the 7-day challenge if y'all want to look at it or join. I know I missed a lot, but what advice to color relaxed hair that's starting to gray? So when we talking about coloring and I'm not, okay, what I'm about to say, don't think that I'm like, oh, it's something wrong with your hair, because that's something y'all gonna see in the video. I got gray hair too, so it's like, but remember, when gray hair is hair that is absent of melanin, right? So the older we get, certain pieces of melanin, not certain pieces, melanin starts to leave the hair shaft. And once melanin leaves your hair shaft completely, the hair turns gray or white. And gray hair is hair that no longer has melanin in it, right? So I need you to remember, if you have gray hair that no longer has melanin in it, then and you coloring it, you're going back and you're putting artificial pigment in your hair. So the first thing, a lot of women with gray hair think that they can just put any color within their hair. I need you to remember that when you have gray hair, your hair is very delicate, because the hair, your hair shaft used to have melanin in it, but now it is missing melanin. And not to mention, once we hit 30, our body stops producing certain amino acids that it needs to make our body strong and powerful. So with you relaxing your hair, you are taking out protein, right? Because that's all relaxing your hair is doing, is detaching some of those sulfur to sulfur linkages. What makes your hair curly is the amount of sulfur to sulfur linkages, aka protein, that you have within the hair shaft, right? So when you relax in the hair, you're breaking up those linkages. So you taking protein out. So once again, you relaxing your hair, so you've taken out protein, your hair is graying a little bit, so your hair is being depleted of melanin. And then whatever, I'm sorry, I didn't forget the next thing that you said. So those are all things that are like pretty, deep. So if you are doing all three, I really, really recommend that you use Olaplex, or Olaplex is my favorite bond protector. But if you have your own favorite bond protector that's not Olaplex that you want to use, then by golly, you go ahead and do that. Olaplex is just my favorite one, but I would say you using some type of bond protector on a regular basis, and you need to change your diet and start. I would say everybody do this. If you are 30 or above, you need to go and do your research. You can do one or two things. You can either go on Google, or you can go on my website and you can get my ebook on amino acids. It tells you the exact amino acids that the body stops producing at 30, and what fruits and vegetables and different meats or whatever, nuts, whatever your thing is, whatever your eating style is, vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, whatever, then I'll list like the different fruits and vegetables that have those amino acids that the body is no longer producing. So if you don't want to do that, you can just search that on your own, right? And you need to start incorporating those things into your diet. So remember, if once our bodies hit 30, it stops producing certain things. So that's the reason that most women are running into all of these issues, because once our bodies hit 30, we need to have better routines than we've ever had before. But we on the flip side, because the older we get, the more lazy we get with our hair. We like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to use no combs, no brushes. I want to do that. I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to do all that. But it's not like that. The older you get, the more your routine needs to be intact, because your body ain't producing the same stuff that it was producing when you was young. That's why you could do your hair and wear certain stuff and eat certain stuff when you 18, 19, 20. But once you hit your 30s, or once you start getting to 27, 28, you can't eat like you used to. And that's because your body not producing the same type of stuff that it was producing to make it so that you can eat that type of stuff. That's what that is. It is just as simple as that. Google it. You ain't got to take my word for it. Google it. Do your own research. And when I say Google it, look for a reliable source, not the top blog post. I love henna. My aunt used it to naturally color and thicken her hair. There are no reverse like one. Listen, I've been doing hair for 14 years. I have had, if I could have $50 for every woman like you, for every time somebody has said that sentence, I would be a millionaire. You and your auntie are not the first women around to use henna. Henna, like you, I need you to realize your statement just proved my point, baby. I told you, I just said henna don't do nothing but deposit. What happened, the reason that your hair appears thicker when you using henna is because henna never leaves the hair shaft. So every time you use henna, it puts a new layer inside of the hair's cortex, and it makes the cortex swell, leaving the illusion of thicker hair. It gives you the illusion of a thicker diameter. I've seen henna inside of the cortex under an electron microscope. It's easy to see. Go get one of these. Go get one of these, put henna on the hair and put it under an electron microscope, and let's see exactly what it looks like. That's why your mother is getting the illusion of henna in the hair. I never said that it was an adverse effect. I said that it never leaves the hair shaft. And eventually hair weathering does set in, period. Like there's no property, like no scientific property of henna that thickens the hair shaft. That's not even one of its properties. I'm an herbalist. I love henna. But just because something has great properties does not mean that it goes in the hair. People been doing, our ancestors been doing a whole bunch of stuff for years and centuries. Like, that don't mean that just because you and your auntie been doing it forever doesn't make it Bible verse, baby. Like, that's nice, but her hair is getting thicker because her cortex is full of henna. What you mean? You just proved my point, sugar. Sis, we about to be done talking. I love you, but we about to move on because you keep trying to argue and everything you say proves my point. Do you understand that it's harder for henna to get into the cortex of the hair shaft than it is for it to get into your scalp? It's harder for it to get into the cortex. So for you to say that henna can't get into your scalp makes no logical sense, because it's harder for henna to get into your hair shaft than it is to your scalp. Henna definitely penetrates the scalp. That's why people can can color their skin with it. You're not making sense. You want to use it. But I've been doing hair for 14 years. I used to do henna extractions was one of my top services. That was one of the things I treated the most, because it's a lot of women that would do it like you And then they would start experiencing adverse effects, because understand, the way that you eat today, the way that you live life, the food that you eat, and the things that you put in your body are not the same as the way that your auntie been living her life. Because the way the food that they was eating, the way that their water was, the way that the environment was back then when she was doing it, it's completely different than it is for you now. So it's completely different, baby. We don't have to have this argument. Please exit stage left. I love you, but I'm not about to have this conversation with you, because everything that you say proves my point even more. I've been doing henna extractions for about 10 years. So yeah, anyway, y'all love to argue. Why are y'all in here if y'all want to argue? Just go. Like, I don't get it. It's a bunch of henna channels. Go to the damn henna channels and talk to them. This is my understanding. 1, texture, fine, average coarse. 2, density, thin, medium, straight. So I'm fine, thick, and mixed with wavy, curly hair. Baby, I love you so much. But you still giving me your description. All right, let me give you an example. Okay, so I'm gonna say what's your, if I'm your dermatologist, this is what you're doing to me. I love you. Don't get offended. Okay. If you was my dermatologist and I come to you and I'm like, can you help me with my skin? And then I'm gonna say, what problems are you having with your skin? Like, I need to know what problems are you having with your skin? And this is what you're doing to me. You saying, well, I'm kind of like caramel skin, and my nose be real oily in the morning. No. I'm brown skin. I'm brown skin. And sometimes like down here, I got like little marks and stuff on my nose. And then I got a couple freckles too. I got a couple freckles. But I'm closer to my daddy's complexion. And they're gonna be like, okay, that's the description of your skin. What issues are you having with your skin? The right answer would be, okay, my skin is oily. I'm getting bumps on my chin. I'm getting bumps on my forehead. I'm getting bumps on my nose. I have bumps on my lips. But that's what I need you to tell me. Like, but right now, you just like, I'm light skinned. I'm brown skinned. I need to know what issue, girl. I like, oh Lord, I love you so much. Oh yeah. We about to stop it. How can I, huh? How can I learn how to do henna extractions as a lead ended in cosmetology school? Well, you're gonna have to take some classes, boo, or get some. I took a henna extraction class. That's how bad it was. Or if you got a cosmetology license, go to Cosmoprof, and it's a certain type of color extractor that you're gonna have to get. It's like 100. I want to say it was like $175. I used to, and so that's why henna extractions be so expensive, because the kit that I used to use was $175, and then depending on how long somebody's hair was, like if it was henna on hair that's my length, you would get away with one kit, but your hair down here, you need about two. So 150, no, it was like 175 after tax. Yeah, it's like 175 something. So 175 for however many kits, depending on length, is how much henna that you're gonna need, how much henna extraction you're gonna need. So you're gonna have to go take a class, baby. The henna extraction class is not cheap, nor is the product. So yeah. Anyone over the age of 29 should take collagen to begin. Yes, ma'am. I'm so sorry saying laugh out loud. Thanks for trying. I love you back, no problem. Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean, but I just, girl, just because I just came from outside, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know, and I'm sipping on wine, so it's like, girl, I love you, but girl, like if we was in person, girl, I'd be like, God damn it, nah, shit. But we on, so. Do you recommend hair vitamins? Not really. I recommend herbs, a lot of different herbs, but not really hair vitamins because I don't like, I'm not a vitamin or like, for example, when Aunt Flo is in town and I'm cramping, I drink tea. I don't take ibuprofen or Advil. That's not my thing. So, well, speaking of hair, found out another issue causing my hair to thin and fall out. I just found out I have diabetes. You can do something for that though. All you gonna do, this is what I want you to do. Go look at your symptoms of diabetes, right? Oh, excuse me. And go Google or ask your doctor what natural nutrients in your body, like what vitamins, what natural systems are being depleted or slowed down by your diabetes, right? And then I want you to search a herb that can fix that and start making that herb, that fruit, or that vegetable a part of your regular diet and watch it change. Just try it. Yeah, that's pretty. Thank you. My silk presses never turn out sleek. Don't know if it's the products or tools I'm using. You just not doing your blowout, right, baby? It's a science, boo. Seeing, has anyone ever shamed you for wearing your hair straight? The natural hair community always shames us Black women for wanting to straighten our hair, heat trained or relaxing. Um, I mean, yeah. Oh, if y'all go look at any of the past videos of me straightening my hair, it's always something natural. Like, you not proud to be Black because you straighten your hair. You do not like being a Black woman like all the time. But that's dumb. Because if this is what I tell people, and you tell them the same thing. If I'm not proud to be a Black woman because I decide to straighten my hair to make it easier for me, then you're not proud to be a woman because you wear a bra every day because your titties do not sit up there. They be slanging and dangling. So if we gonna be proud to be who we are, I'm gonna wear my hair curly all the time. I'm not gonna straighten it to make it easier for me sometimes. And you keep that bra off and you let them boobies hang low where they go. Because at the end of the day, a bra makes it easier for you, so your things ain't knocking and swinging. And a lot of people straighten their hair because they prefer the way that their hair looks straight, just like you prefer the way that your boobies look when they sit up here, because that ain't where they sit. So that may be a little extra, but that's what I tell people. She the one who asks. If you wearing a bra, don't you say nothing about me straightening my hair. You want me to wear my natural hair? Let your titties hit where they fall naturally. Hello? That's how I feel. That's how I deal with it. She asked me. That's all I said. She asked. That's the only reason I said it. I wouldn't have said it if she didn't ask. She asked. That's the only reason I said it. So that's how I feel. Am I wrong? What's the difference? I'm straightening my hair because it's easier for me, or because I like the way that it look like this, like that. And you, when you get up in the morning, your titties be down here, girl, but you don't like the way that they look. You want them up here in the shirt, so you pull on that push-up bra. You don't want me to say nothing to you about putting your titties up. Don't you say nothing to me about straightening my curls out. Hello, that's how I feel. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. I hate to bring it up again, but how we started with old girl, oh, she claimed to be Christian. What the hell did you talk about? I be talking shit all the time. I ask y'all every live video we have, I be like, When somebody say co-washing their hair, I'd be like, do you co-wash your ass? Well, don't co-wash your hair. That's me. What is you talking about, Cletus? What is you talking about, Cletus? Let them things hang low where they go. Okay? If I can't wear my hair curly, you let them things hang low where they go. Every natural person out here that want to tell Black women that they not proud to be a Black woman because they wear their hair straight, all of y'all keep y'all bras right. Throw all y'all bras away. Y'all threw away your combs, you threw away your brushes, go throw away your bras too. Because that's team natural. How you team natural when your titties up? You ain't team natural, girl. Your titties don't sit right there. Let them things dangle. Let them dangle. You not team natural if your titties not dangling. So that's how I feel. I'm just saying. Can you use a curling iron once a week? No, don't do that. She literally told her to ask her doctor. I miss some. My eyes, like I'm trying to keep them off because I look like, what kind of book are you looking for, Poppy? You want? What do you want? Fiction or biography? Wait, I look like a freaky librarian with these glasses on. Yeah, get married. Oh, look, Tanya, I don't know what Mary said, but Tanya said, forget it, time. I'll marry you. Can get a job. I love you, Tanya. Relax hair is easier. And listen, I want you to do whatever is easiest for you. That's why I titled this video Natural Hair, which is good, boo. Heat train hair, which is good, boo. And relaxed hair, which is good, boo. And color hair. I'm sorry if I left you out. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. And all you got to do is learn the science of hair so you know what to do with your hair in between while you're making these decisions. I'm currently natural, but relaxed was easier. What's hard about your natural hair, babe? I've heard you say use shampoo and conditioner from the same line. I've now been using Design Essentials and avocado line shampoo and conditioners. Oh, but I don't like the leave-in. Is it okay to use another brand? I mean, if you want to, but I love that. That's the leave-in that's in my head. What don't you like about it? You probably, I'm willing to bet money you think it's too heavy for your hair, and that's because you use it too much. I'm willing to bet money that's what it is. Stop, don't use as much, and you'll love it. I've been my favorite. I don't really, other than Kimra, I don't have a favorite leave-in other than Design Essentials. Either Kimra or Design Essentials are my favorite two leave-ins. So I don't really have I don't really have another suggestion for you, boo. Let them things dangle in. Girl, you better let them hang dangle to the floor. That's what the next time somebody says something hard to you, the next time one of the naturals attack, be like, you ain't natural, your hair ain't relaxed. You be like, do your titties sit right there? You ain't natural either. Your titties don't sit right there. Sis, take that bra. Let me see. Where your titties sit for real? Where your titties sit when you get up in the morning? Because you ain't natural either, boo. They don't sit right there. They dangle to the floor. So I'm telling you, it work every time. They be like, wait, like, if I ain't proud to be Black, you ain't proud to be a woman because your titties don't sit right there. The hell? Must be a full moon out today. No, it's a new moon, actually. The moon is hiding. She's resting. Who was she talking to? I don't even know who you're talking about. Tanya, you go to your book. Look, Tanya is my boo, okay? Tanya been an OG down like since forever. Me and Tanya had a one-on-one consultation. Was that yesterday or the day before yesterday? It was yesterday. And it was our 1 year anniversary. And when Tanya, I'm gonna I already got her permission. I'm gonna do a video compilation, like a really quick one, just to show you guys the before and after. Because when Tanya first came to me, like her first virtual appointment with me, her breakage was like, I said it was 2 inches. She was like, no, it wasn't even. She was like, I don't even think it was 2 inches. And she stretched it out. It's like up here. So, baby, like no lines of demarcation, like everything's perfect. So, I'm super happy about that. Me and Tanya been together for a whole year. In order to increase my sebum level, should I use Lang Lang or walnut oil or wash day? No. First, you need to do a scalp detox to make sure that your follicle isn't blocked before you do that, because you could possibly just have a blocked follicle. And then if you put that essential oil on your hair and it starts to increase your sebum level and your sebum level isn't low, then you're gonna get an infection within the sebaceous gland, and then you'll have a certain form of dermatitis. So no, do a scalp exfoliation first, and then after you do a scalp exfoliation, like do it like a couple times, like I'm gonna say do it like twice. Do like 1 week, then skip another week, and then do another week, and then give your hair a break. Like really find, and when I say give it a break, I mean don't be putting a whole bunch of stuff on it. Like I hope you follow my challenge when it was free, or you can join the one that I have now to like kind of help guide you through that week. And then once you finally get your scalp like detoxed and everything, there's nothing in your follicle, and then it still feel dry like that, then you can double back and turn around and go ahead and try that essential oil on the scalp. But you need to make sure that that's the issue, because if that's not the issue and the issue is the blockage, you're going to give yourself a form of dermatitis, because that essential oil mixture will increase your sebum level. And if your sebum level don't need to be increased, you're going to make it go into overdrive. So I hope that makes sense. Can you give us hair care step routines? Yes, I can. If you join the Guru 101, link in the description box below. I think the leave-in from Design Essentials is too watery. But a leave-in, what do y'all think a leave-in conditioner is supposed to feel like? A leave-in conditioner is not supposed to be thick. Like my favorite two are Design Essentials and Kimra, and Kimra is thinner than Design Essentials is. Most of y'all problem, y'all think that products are supposed to be thick and heavy, like thick cream. And if it don't feel like it's a layer of product on your hair, then you think it's not enough. Like it's not supposed to be thick. Like it's not what are you? Hold on. It's almost gone. I can't even give you a demonstration because it's almost gone. So I just got up for no reason, because I'm not about to waste my last tip. But it's not supposed to be thick. Like the thicker your leave-in conditioner is, the more it weigh your hair down. It's not so. It's a leave-in conditioner. Your follicle is microscopic. I mean, not your follicle. Your cuticle is microscopic. You don't need thick. It's a leave-in conditioner. It's supposed to have a small enough particle to go into the cortex and be a conditioner and a protected to your hair. It's not supposed to be thick and creamy. It's a leave-in conditioner. It's not a styling cream. How do I style my hair after a blowout? However you want to style it. I don't know, whatever you got to figure out with your pad. I don't know, babe. I can't answer that. Whatever style you want to do. I don't know. The hair does not define y'all. It really does not. It's like you can cut all your hair off and it's gonna grow back. Like your hair is not like your ovaries where you only get one set when you born and then you won't get no more. Like, no. I run when I see the word avocado. I'm low porosity. Yes. Join the challenge. Yes. But I really think, Lovely, what's your name? Cookie Talks. I really wish women could understand that, because if women didn't, you know for a fact, women are defined, they find themselves being defined by their hair, because women get so angry. Like when y'all look at these hair blogs, they be bitch. Remember, like, how are you this mad over leave-in conditioner? Like, how does it start this angry, like mad and nasty argument over like conditioner? And it's like, sis, if you like, why are y'all so mad? Why are y'all so angry? Like, it's freaking hair. Like, the moderators, y'all on that today. Like, I love y'all. You use a quarter size what? Of leave-in conditioner? It's a spray bottle. You shouldn't be using that's too much. I'm confused. What are you talking about? What, because you ain't talking, what you mean? Because what do I don't, okay. You not talking, okay. You talking about something else. Yes, that's fine. And sulfate shampoo. Yes, that's fine. Oh, look how beautiful my hair is. Oh, thank you. It was all thick and bodyful yesterday. My hair gets so oily. See, that's something that I know about myself. So on my hair journal, I have a very high sebum level. Like, it's a lot of oil coming out of my scalp all the time. That's a part of my hair's profile. Oh no. Girl, let me have your hair. It is my, oh, thank you. I miss seeing you too, boo. How you been doing, Juicy J? What's his name? Is it Juicy J? I gotta stay fly. Every time I see your name, that's what I think about. I'm sorry, I'm childish. I gotta stay fly. Until I die. Remember with 3 6 Mafia? Sorry, that's what I don't think of 3 6 Mafia, but I just think of every time I see your name. Like, that's how it's always been today. I just couldn't take it no more. As soon as you said something and I was reading your stuff, that's what I thought. Juicy J. I gotta stay fly. That's exactly like, I'm sorry. Okay. I was being and then look, design essentials not the only one that y'all gotta use. Like, I gave my recommendations, but if you don't like that one, just use everything that I've been telling you about your porosity, and all of that is a way to figure out what product is gonna be best for you. With design essentials don't work for you. Oh, I'm hot. I think you are right, Sam. I was looking to feel something even softer hair, perhaps. It makes my hair crunchy. And I try less. Yes, you are using too much. Like, I this is barely anything left. Like, the only way this making your hair crunchy is if you use it too much. This product has never made my hair, like, I part this in 4 sections, right? And I'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So like three, like 3 and 4 sections is not equivalent to a dime size amount. You using way too much, especially if you saying are you using a dime size in each section? And then keep in mind, when you just put and I know some people gonna have a problem with this, but if you put a dime size of product in your hair, in your hand, and then go like this, and then just put it like this, that's not on every piece of your hair. It's not all evenly distributed. The majority of the product is going to be at the first place that you touch. So if you got a dime size, a quarter size amount in your hand, you go like this, the majority of the product is on right here. It's not evenly distributed through your head. It's right here. And then it's dragged down this part, and then the rest of your hair get little bits and pieces. So I ain't being rude, but don't blame the product for this. In this case, it's you not using the product properly, because I've actually like, no, I love Design Essentials, and they do not, I'm not sponsored by Design Essentials. I've been using Design Essentials before I was on YouTube. My hair is so oily. I gotta stay fly. Oh, I'm sorry, it's in my head. See, I don't know, but we all know. Yes, because look, that was an issue with Tanya. Your edges was gone, but now, yes. Do I use mousse to braid out? No. Get your mousse and read the ingredients. So I support Black businesses, okay? Let me just say, I support my fellow Black businesses and my fellow creators. I ran out of my Design Essentials foam wrap, and instead of getting more of a Design Essentials, I got some from Keisha. My bad, Keisha. I messed up the label. I got video coming soon, but I was being too desperate to take it off. So I want you to look at your foam wraps, right? And read the ingredients. One of the first ingredients that you're going to see is water. So if you blow dry your hair, right, what you're doing is taking your hair from alpha keratin to beta keratin. And the only way that the hair is taken out of beta keratin and to alpha keratin is if the hydrogen bond is broken again with water. There is water in mousse. So no, you don't blow dry your hair and then twist it. Like if you want to twist it with foam wrap, then you do that while your hair is wet and then sit under a hooded dryer until your hair dries. But you don't dry your hair with a blow dryer and then go back and wet your hair again and twist it. Like it's an oxymoron. You wasted all of your life blow drying your hair. Like you just don't do that. No, don't use mousse for a braid out. Absolutely not. You use mango butter, shea butter, some type of shea bay butter to retain your length, but not mousse. Mousse is for molding. Mousse is to set the hydrogen bond. Like once you blow dry your hair, the hydrogen bond is already set. Like mousse is what you use to give yourself a roller set. Roller set means to set the hydrogen bond. That's why you are using a mousse. A mousse is to set the bond. So you don't set the bond and then break it and reset it. Don't like, I really hope, give me a 5 if that makes sense. Oh, you think about that too, Juicy J. I gotta stay fly. That's my song now. Thank you. I'm glad it's okay. I started watching you from the beginning. Child, your hair is everything now. Oh, thank you. Following your guidelines. I've grown my mom's hair from the nape of her neck down to the middle of her back. Yes, I know your mama like, what? What you say? What you say? I ain't hear you because all this hair in the way. Like what you say? Our hair grows. It does. It grows. It's not rocket science. The reason that most of our hair growth is slowed down is because we don't let our bodies follow their natural cycles. We keep trying to do all of this extra curriculum stuff. And then y'all believe the stuff that y'all see on social media. YouTube got y'all believing that hair is supposed to be instant. Hair growth is supposed to be instant. That's why, like, a couple of months ago, people were like, oh, why you talk about hair growth? Your hair's still right here. Your hair's still short, because y'all expect every time somebody put on a new video, their hair to be like wrenching down their back. That's not realistic. The average person, and this scientific fact, look it up, the average person is growing anywhere from a half an inch to an inch and a half every month. So if you're a person that's doing a half an inch a month, and then you multiply that times 12, well, not multiply that, but you do the math, and that's 12, like you doing 12 months in a year, then you can evaluate how much length that you're gonna get. And mind you, it's some people it's half an inch, and some people the rate is more. And depending on what you put inside of the body, you may be able to speed it up. But everybody wants instant gratification. And if y'all see somebody who they gratification, they it's not as fast, it's not fast enough for you, then you like, oh, that ain't right, or that ain't how it's supposed to go. So I don't know. I went to clarify my hair today and was out of shampoo. My neighbor said I could use, I knew that that's before I finished reading that, I knew that's what you was about to say. I felt it. And before I read this, I was, because we in my room. So if everybody, oh, that's unprofessional. When have you ever known somebody to be professional in their room? I am in my room. I'm about to finish reading this. But if you tell me, if I finish reading this and it say that she told you to use the damn darn detergent and you used it, and that's what's been going on, and we've been trying to figure out whether or not, and we've been going through this conversation, you in trouble. I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay. Okay, you didn't do it. God damn it, I was about to tell them to put you in timeout. I was gonna tell the moderators, put her in timeout because I'm sick of this. No, are you a cup? Not you, because you didn't do it. You knew better. And I know it's at least one person in here who'll be like, I use Dawn detergent. So I'm gonna ask you the same way that I talk to the people about avocados and stuff. Are you a cup? So first we want to be tacos and burritos, right? We want to be burgers. Remember we had that live. Give me a two if you remember we had that live, and somebody was like, oh, they use bacon grease in their hair. Y'all want to be double bacon cheeseburgers and stuff. Now y'all want to be pots and pans and dishes? Huh? No, don't stop. No, unless you are a cup or a bowl or a fork or a spoon, don't use Dawn detergent to wash your hair, bro. Like, we are free now. Slavery is over. Segregation is over. There are no color-only fountains. We do not have to wash our hair with dishwashing liquid and bacon grease. God damn it, man. Lord. Man, like, man, listen. So I don't want to jump the gun, but I'm gonna jump the gun just a little bit for because y'all in here, so y'all deserve it. So listen, for me, and this is something I already recorded in the video. The way that you able to tell, and this is a professional tip, And if you a pro hairstylist and you agree with me as I'm talking, just give me a bunch of 5s, okay? The way that you know if whether or not a foam wrap hits or not is by the sound, right? And this is what I mean. When you put a foam wrap on that's like real thin, that ain't gonna hold nothing, it just sounds like you spraying water in your hair. But with this, I'm about to, hold on. Listen, I want you to listen to it. Listen. Hold on, I need some hair. Hold on. Hold on, wait that up. Wait. Listen, Linda, listen. Okay, so most foam wraps that you get, right? You don't hear nothing. You put it on and it just sounds like you putting water on. But if a foam wrap is good, right, you gonna hear this like sound, right? And it ain't gonna dissolve. Let me show you something. Listen, listen. Do you hear it? Woo! You hear that shit? Listen. Ooh, baby. Like, if you're a hairstylist and you know, because the purpose of, ooh, baby, because the purpose of a foam wrap, right? The purpose of a foam wrap is to set the bond. Baby, the bond is set, ain't going nowhere. Keisha, you better make some goddamn foam wrap, Keisha. Hey, Keisha, listen. And then another way you tell if a foam wrap hit, if this was a regular foam wrap, it would have dissolved by now. You see it? It's still there. I'm calling this that white girl. You know I keep that white girl. Christina Aguilera. Let me wash my hands. Fresh white tea in my all white caddy. Yes, she your girl, but you call me daddy. Listen, y'all know I'm not, hey, I support Black businesses. And Keisha, hey girl, you better foam the rapid. And then actually, because I got a little bit left. So let me show you the difference, even though I just wash my damn hands. So Design Essentials good too, but listen to the crunch. Dang, you put your ear to the laptop. My camera gonna pick it up better. I don't know. So look, and don't get me wrong, I ain't saying like, cause I love Design Essentials, but look, Keisha's is still white, right? This is the Design Essentials one I just put on. So I ain't saying Design Essentials ain't hitting, but I just put it on and it's dissolved already. And this is from Keisha's. So I don't know. I'm just saying. The rest white tea in my whole white teddy. Okay. The Master Stylist foam wrap? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes. And then her brand is called Main Life Collection. I just know her name Keisha, but that I mean y'all know her name Keisha too, but that ain't so Main Life foam wrap. I'm about to wrap my hair while we on here. As it's sitting in my face and I'm sweating and it's gonna sweat out. Fresh white tea, my white kitty. What is it? Not focusing? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Oh, there we go. Sorry, y'all. Oh, it's hot. I wash my hair each week, shampoo, conditioner, leave in, then twist my hair, dry under a hooded dryer. Is it healthy to leave it be not combing or brushing my hair to the next wash day? I mean, I wouldn't do that because the average person loses anywhere from 50 to 100 hair strands every day. So you want to take those twists out and just untwist your hair. Like it won't take that long. Give yourself 10 minutes. Like you need to brush your hair. Your hair should not just sit on your head and do absolutely nothing. Like that shouldn't happen. Yep. Yep. I used to untwist so I could brush my hair and then put Shea Bay on the ends. Yes, that's what you keep doing. What you be eating? Um, so sometimes I be eating healthy, but no, this since because what happened, like we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but my mom, like sometimes she like to cook and stuff, like or whatever that day or the day after or the day before, like she just be in the mood because that's like something my mama loved to cook. So ever since my mama made a big dinner, and then I just been eating whatever I want. So I don't really have a honest answer right now. But most of the time I have a plant-based diet. But I'm not even gonna hold you up, dog. This morning I had two Eckrich sausage McMuffins for breakfast and with eggs. Oh, it was so delicious. I had vegan cheese, but only so, stuff will be okay. And then yesterday for breakfast, I had McDonald's. Let's not, don't judge me, and I won't judge you because it can get ugly before it gets beautiful. So I'll let's revisit that statement after the new moon. The new moon just started yesterday. So when the moon come back out, then we can talk about it. By the next full moon, I'll be able to answer your question. But today, your complexion is glowing. Thank you. And your hair is on point. Thank you. I've been trying to I was about to lie. Like I'll be drinking a bunch of water. I've been falling off like these last couple weeks. I've been eating whatever I want, and I'm bloated right now. Right now, my stomach is. Remember that scene of White Chicks? Like I can't even put on a skirt and a cute top without looking like a fat pig. Looking Tina, the talking tummy. That's what my stomach looks like right now. Look at my huge, but don't get like that's how I feel. So that's normally I feel it snatch. I get up like, oh girl, look, not today. Girl, I don't like gel on my hair. Tell why. I don't know why y'all like telling me your hair. I'm supposed to tell you why. I don't know. No problem. Like I'm not. Look, I could get up. Oh my God, I hope my husband not watching this. He's gonna be like, what is wrong with you? So normally, like, okay, before I stand up, if you would the only people who gonna understand this are naturally thick women. I ain't hating on you or nothing, but if you gotta build a body, you ain't gonna know what I'm talking about. But naturally thick women, it's like you will be snatched one day, and then right around that time of the month, your body just blow up for no reason. So, for example, because I'm super bloated right now. So normally y'all see me and I'm like this. Hold on. Normally y'all see me like this. Girl, this is my stomach today. I'm like, Craig, can you come on your VCR real quick? Like, this how I'm looking today. No, we don't have no babies on the way. But this girl, let's talk about it next Monday. Feel good about yourself, sis. Love yourself, sis. Now, I've been eating cookies and shit. It's like, no, I'm just bloated. It's always like this. I'm going to be snatched again in a couple days, but you put gel on every day. Do your thing, boo. Call it jelly, boo. Do your thing, boo. Call you jelly, boo. We about to close up, so I'm not like, you want to use gel every day, girl, gel it up. Gel it up, boo. Gel it up, boo. Cyn, please tell me the live ain't almost over. It's almost over. If y'all got some stuff, because ain't nobody asking no questions, and I'm not about to keep the stuff that I wanted to tackle, I already tackled. So if don't nobody got no questions, yes, we about to go. Because I only plan on going. I don't want to go no later than like 6:45. But we probably gonna stop at 6:30, and it's 6:11. Can you use oil to deep condition? No, oil is not a deep conditioner. It's an oil. No, use a deep conditioner to deep condition. Don't stop trying to make products be something that they're not supposed to be. No, you cannot use an oil to deep condition your hair. It's not a deep conditioner. It's an oil. No, use a deep conditioner to deep condition. What about keratin? Is it a waste of time and money to use Olaplex 0 and 3 if my issue is dry gray hair wait, if my issue is dry gray hair that I don't yet understand how to care for? I'm only considering it because it says strengthen the hair. It's not going to be a waste of time and money, but I do recommend that you know what your issue is before you do anything. So, because if your issue is dry hair, then your follicle is blocked and there's something going on the inside. Olaplex isn't going to fix something that's happening internally. And if your hair is dry because your follicle is blocked, Olaplex isn't going to unblock your follicle. So I recommend that you figure out what your issues are and what the causes of your issues are before you use Olaplex. Oh, what kind of story do y'all want? Yep, that's how we'll close out. We'll close out with a story. For a twist out, what are your go-to products? Nothing, shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, foam wrap, and a serum. That's it. You can sign up, yes. And for a full routine and for me to tell you exactly what to do and exactly what pattern to follow, click that link up there and join my 7-day challenge. And I break down everything. You get PDFs and everything. I'm confused because I read an article from a dermatologist that says you can use as a deep conditioner because it penetrates the hair shaft. I'll make a video later because a dermatologist studies the majority of the scalp, not the hair shaft. Most dermatologists can't even tell women why they have certain forms of alopecia. They can just tell them what medication to use to try to fix it. They can't even tell them what caused it. And that's a fact. If you go search seborrheic dermatitis, when you go search it and you look at the cause, the first thing that it's going to say is that dermatologists do not know or understand the cause. And a lot of dermatologists don't even understand how to combat the problems that most Black women have, because most dermatologists are not Black and they don't even understand the fact that Black women think that they need to oil their scalp because oil's not there. So the recommendations that they make in the articles that you read are not necessarily for a woman who looks or has a skin or a hair shaft or a cortex like yours. So be careful of what you're reading. There are different types of dermatologists with different types of specialties. And a dermatologist, if somebody has a certain issue, a dermatologist isn't answering and able to help you in the same way that a trichologist can. Most because it goes cosmetologist, trichologist, dermatologist. That's the pattern. So most of the time, there are certain issues that happen with the hair shaft that dermatologists are like, that's not my field. Go see a cosmetologist or a trichologist. So just use a deep conditioner. Use a deep conditioner. Like even it, okay. So the dermatologist is saying, oh, you can use this oil as a deep conditioner because it penetrates the hair shaft, but y'all don't know the amount of oil to use to penetrate the hair shaft. Because most of y'all just go and take a whole bottle of oil and put it on your hair. But when you use a certain amount of oil, you take its comedogenic rating up higher because you're using more product, which is blocking the follicle and the cuticle. Just use a deep conditioner. I don't understand. Like, use a deep conditioner. Use something that's formulated as a deep conditioner. Like, y'all don't go, most of y'all, if y'all want to use almond milk, y'all not going and getting almonds and pressing y'all own almonds and making y'all own almond milk. Y'all going to get almond milk out of the store. If you don't drink almond milk, you drink regular milk. Y'all don't got cows in y'all backyard pitching their titties and milking them every day. Y'all going to Walmart and buying a gallon of milk. So why is everybody so gun-ho about buying it? Y'all ain't making your own body wash. Y'all ain't killing your own chickens. Y'all not pinching cow nipples to pump your own milk. Y'all not, most of y'all, some of y'all do. Y'all not grinding your own oats, making your own oat milk, making your own almond milk. So why are y'all always trying to make your own hair products? I don't understand it. I don't. Most of y'all not making your own toothpaste. Y'all go buy everything that the grocery store has to offer. But then you like, no, I'ma just be a chemist and make my own hair products. And then everybody wonder what's wrong with their hair. Like, I just don't get it. But I mean, do what you're gonna do. Do you tell us how to unblock the follicles in Guru One-on-One? I sure do all the time. The silk press video that y'all getting tomorrow, on Monday, on Monday, Guru One-on-One is gonna get a full round brush tutorial. Like me round, I got like real good angles, y'all. So Guru One-on-One gonna get a full round brush tutorial amongst other things. So yes, I definitely teach you how to unblock the follicle on Guru One-on-One. I answer any question you could possibly think of. All I have to say is I didn't want to go there because I don't want to be disrespectful and step on nobody's toes. Yvonne said, all I have to say is a dermatologist is not a cosmetologist. Just because a dermatologist makes more than a cosmetologist does not mean that a dermatologist knows everything a cosmetologist knows. Because a brain surgeon does not know everything that a heart surgeon knows. He does not. If a patient comes in and they got to get open heart surgery and something done to their lungs, the open heart surgeon is not doing the surgery on the heart and the lungs just because he a doctor. No, the heart surgeon gonna stay in his lane and they gonna get a respiratory specialist or a respiratory surgeon to come in there and work on the lungs, because those are two completely different specialties. A dermatologist does not learn everything that a cosmetologist knows. So a dermatologist doesn't even study the hair shaft like that to give you that much. A dermatologist's main objective is on the skin and on the different layers of the scalp and the skin, not the hair shaft. Those are two completely different degrees and certifications. So what a dermatologist tells you about the hair shaft is not like, okay. Oh my God, I actually called a live. Hey girl, hey girl. What would you suggest me to do if a braider calls the straight back traction alopecia too tight? Leave it alone. That's not really, I can't really give you let me wait till this focus. I can't really give you a 100% straight answer. Why is it not focusing? Sorry, wait. Why is it doing that? Is it the light? Yeah, that's what it is, the light. That's really a long drawn out question, because you are going to have to start to awaken your follicle from an internal level. Aren't you a part of Guru 101? If you are, I have a video on that, on how to awaken the follicle. It's like an exact mixture that I gave everybody, on a couple of different mixtures that I gave everybody, two of them. So I can't really answer that question here, because in Guru 101, Mrs. gonna be like, really? Like, you just gonna tell them that stuff? So I can't answer that. And Tanya is a couple other Guru members in here. You are about to get me jumped. And Guru 101, y'all know y'all got a live on the 9th. So I need to see as many of y'all as possible. But a lot of the people that are in Guru 101 are like from other countries and stuff. So they're going to have to, you guys, don't worry, you'll be able to watch it on replay. But what is round brushing and how is it relevant to block hair follicles? What is round brushing? It's a form of blow dryer and is not related to block follicles. Can you speak to lock conditioning maintenance? The lock, well, I'm not a lock specialist. So if you're talking about locks like dreads, I can't speak on that because I'm not a lock specialist. I stay in my lane. Can hair follicles be blocked if I've never done anything to block them? No heavy products, oil, etc. Yeah, they can still be blocked if you don't exfoliate, or if you're there. Yeah, it's a possibility. Hey, Cyn, I had Guru 101, but didn't receive my PDFs. I emailed you, and I'm sure you've been busy. Is there any way to get them emailed to me? I don't email out the PDFs. They're on the blog post, and you click the blog post, and then they download to your phone. But you will have to check all your. They don't get sent like out via email like that. But email me, and then we can talk there. I can't really, like, because remember, with you as a Guru 101 member, have you joined the discussion group? Because when you join the discussion group as a Guru 101 member, you literally, like, my phone's right here, but when you're a Google 101 member and you're in the discussion group, when you ask me a question, it comes to my phone like a text message. So just join the discussion group and ask me in there. But the PDFs are always within the blog post. So you look within the blog post and the PDFs are there. So Oh, you said you had a one-on-one, but you didn't receive your PDF. So if you had a when you have a one-on-one with me and you having your PDFs, because if I remember correctly, you were the one who you were doing like a natural regimen, like where you were straightening your hair. So after you did your detox thing that we talked about there, I just needed to know like whatever your regimen is so I can give you a PDF. So I need to hear back from you and find out like exactly what the regimen is that you having from Monday to Monday, and then I send you out an exact PDF. But just like email me or yeah, like I yeah. So email me or yeah, just email me because if you because I didn't get an email from you, so email me. Ah, yeah, I remember you, Taylor, baby. With your beautiful stuff. Email, just send the email again because I didn't get it. I promise I'm never ignoring. I promise, Taylor, with your fanny ass, girl. Okay, we got 10 more minutes, y'all. So let's ask some questions. Yes, email me, babe, and I'll send it right to you. I promise. I'm sorry. My daughter is natural and is having scalp issues. She keeps it moisturized and hydrated. She washes it 3 to 4 times a week. That's her problem. The thing is, she still have flakes that's always in front of her hair. Any idea? Stop letting her wash her hair 3 to 4 times a week. That's too much. Her hair is dry. Like, that's too much. Stop letting her wash her hair like that. Let your daughter wash her hair 1 time a week. Okay, we gonna tell a story, then we're gonna go. What y'all want to hear? A scary story or a lady of the night story? We're almost done. Um, my stories are so crazy. Like, y'all gotta know, I did hair in Vegas. Lady of the night. Okay. 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 I got one. I got one. Got one. All right. So this one is kind of like two in one because okay. My brain to get the story to just to oof. Okay, so we gonna call them we gonna call them Bam Bam and Rocky. Okay, Bam Bam and Rocky. So Bam Bam was my client first. Okay, so I was doing Bam Bam's hair for a while, and it's just a part of okay, I can't mix words because it's gonna take too long. So when you do hair, especially in Vegas or anywhere where prostitution is like normal, you know what I'm saying? You gotta really separate stuff if you don't really want to know everybody' business because you can't ask normal questions. For example, anytime I would meet a new client, I would be like, "Oh, so where are you from?" Because nobody is really from Vegas. Everybody's like here from somewhere else. So I will always say, like, "Where are you from?" So this lady, this is Bam Bam. Remember Bam Bam and Rocky. So this lady goes, "Oh, I'm a hoe." I was like, "Oh, girl, well, okay." I said, "Well, how long have you been an escort? She said, girl, I told you I know escort, I'm a hoe. I was like, oh, okay. Cause she seemed offended, but I just thought hoe was like more of a disrespectful word, so I just said escort, but she was like, girl, I know escort, I'm a hoe. I was like, oh, okay. My bad. So we sitting down or whatever, and she was like, yeah, like, girl, so I got this event this weekend or whatever, and it's this one little thing, and it's crazy because like normally I don't even do couples, but oh baby, like her husband is daddy. So, like her husband is daddy. And I was like, oh, okay. Because when I did hair, I'm sorry if you was a client of mine and you was a lady of the night that thought I was listening. I apologize if you listen. Close your ears, go get some water. Don't be mad at me. I was never really listening. Like until something psycho popped up, it was really like, what? Shut up. That's crazy. What, girl? What? That's crazy. I would be like, hell no. Like I was never really paying attention. So anyway, next thing, like I said, she like, oh, he daddy, like, and da 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 da. I was boo boo. So I'm like, okay, I cannot repeat to you what she said because I don't remember. What? That's crazy. Shut up. Get it. Make that money. Don't let it make you. Like, that's how I am. So anyway, she leaves out or whatever, and then she comes back like 2 weeks later. So she comes back like 2 weeks later, and she like, oh, my bad, Cyn. I know you don't like that because I don't do that. Oh, bitch, that's not my thing. But you guys do what you do. So she like, my bad, Cyn. I know you like that. So, like, girl. So let me tell you, it was crazy. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I was on both of them. And I'm like, what do you mean? So apparently the girl's husband, I promise this, I'm not gonna give too many details, but you gotta know this part. Apparently the girl's husband likes to be pegged. If you guys don't know what pegged is, ask the moderators because we've been talking too long and I'm not getting demonetized for my lady of the night. We just not doing that. Okay. So the husband liked to get pegged, but apparently the wife didn't want to do it. So that's why they paid her. Okay. Okay. So the client, she like, yeah, girl, he was screaming and he was, girl, yeah, like gave me all the details. I have completely blocked it out. Cannot repeat it to you. I do not know. So towards the end of the story, she begins telling me that they a regular client now. She begins telling me that like they're a regular client of hers now. So regular that she gave her my number. So like I told y'all, normally I wasn't listening, but I snapped into it. I said, what the fuck you giving my number for? What you mean? Because I wasn't even thinking about being a hairstylist no more. It was in the midst of her giving details of her pegging. We're not going to go into details about that. We're not going to go. I don't want to talk about that. I have a very photographic memory. I have nightmares. I don't want to talk about it. So she was giving me details on what she was doing to the man. Okay. Then she tells me, I don't know what word it is, so I'm not going to try to say it. She tells me that the husband, I don't know what the word is, but he doesn't have he doesn't identify as male or female. So he dresses like however he wants to dress. So I was like, oh, okay. Was like, what do you mean? And she was like, well, her husband dresses like a female sometimes. I gave them both your number. So I just said, okay, because I was confused. I'm like, what are you giving them my number for? Do you think I'm about to peg? Like, I'm so confused. What is going on? So maybe, I don't know how much time it was. Maybe it was like 2 or 3 weeks later, maybe a month later, I get a booking from Rocky. Rocky books an appointment with me. And I remember when Rocky texted me, when Rocky first texted me, when Rocky first texted me, I remember her text messages sounding very short. Like I don't like, you know how, like if I text my husband, like don't get me wrong, he gonna be attentive to me, but he ain't gonna give me no long drawn out text message. If I say, oh babe, where's the spoon? Oh, it's in the drawer on the left. That's it. It ain't gonna be like, oh, it's in the drawer by the left with the sky and it's blue. Like, no. So it was, all of the answers real short. Like, I don't know. I want this. It's my first time. I don't know. It's my first time getting the weave. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm minding my goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? They booked the appointment, paid the deposit, everything. So then my next client called me because I had 2 weaves back to back. One was a full sew-in with lace frontal, and the other one was a full sew-in with a lace closure. Okay. So Rocky texts me and says, hey, can my girl come with me? Can we just both come at the same time? Because her appointment right after mine. I said, yeah, that's cool. I'm thinking maybe, it was 2 girls that's together. Okay, whatever. Rocky walks in my shop, full goatee. Where you want me to where you want me to hang my coat and shit? I was like, huh? I don't do man's hair, because Rocky was bald with a beard that connected. I said, I don't line up. I don't do beards. I don't do. He like, oh, little mama, you crazy as hell. I'm Rocky. I'm your 1230. I'm just trying to, like I'm just trying to do something different, and get more in touch with my feminine side. Now listen, I don't have no problem with none of that, but this was in like God damn it, this was in like 2017, no, like 2016. So it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? The shit, it wasn't this, so what happened now? I was like, oh, okay, do your thing. But I was so confused. So I went out and I was like, okay, give me a minute, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And I had called my husband. I was like, hey, babe, what you doing? And he was like, nothing. And I was like, hey, I told him what happened. And he was like, hell no. That was always his response. Like, hell no. I don't know why I called him. Because, that, hell no. Then he giggled like, you got it? You straight? You need me to come up there? I'm like, no. Like, I don't need you to beat nobody up. I don't know what to do. So anyway, I go back in there. He got pictures. Like, what about this one? So the wig that he had was like a curly wig. It was cute. I'm gonna hold you up. It was like a curly, like natural wig or whatnot. And I remember like putting it on. It came out cute. He was like, "You want to take a picture?" And I was like, "Oh no!" And I'm sorry, Lord. I was just caught so off guard. Like I was caught so off guard. So no, I didn't take pictures. I was so confused. And then when I got done with his hair, she was like, baby, yes, like yes. But he didn't, how men get men weaves. It wasn't a man weave. It was like this long ass, like, but okay. It was cool. Okay. So he leaves and goes to the bathroom. So when he leaves and goes to the bathroom, I'm like getting set up for her because she's next. So I'm doing her hair. She was like, they look good as fuck, huh? He look good, huh? And I was like, Yeah. Like I remember it was the fastest weave I've ever done in my life. And the story ends here because my very next client, I'm not gonna lie, like some days, like I didn't really look at who was coming. I was just looking at what service I had to do. So I knew I had three weaves. I knew I had three weaves back to back because I had a weave before Rocky. And then I knew I had maintenance. Guess who my maintenance appointment was? The first client that came first. The actual escort was not escort. What was I? Oh, girl, I don't know how. That was I don't remember what I said her fake name was. I just remember Rocky. I don't remember what I said the first name fake name was. But she comes in like, damn, okay, baby, I see you. I see you talking to Rocky. Rocky spinning around like, you like this shit? You like this shit? I was like, and it was none of my business. I sat there and I finished. They were great tippers, you know. It was great. The only part that was like a negative was how ignorant all of the people I worked with was, because as soon as they walked out of my room, everybody was down there like, bam, bam, thank you. Everybody was like, see, what the fuck was just going on in here? And I was like, I don't know. It don't have nothing to do with me. I don't want to talk about it. And that was the end of my day. So yeah, that was one for the money. And I remember every time I did her hair after that, she would tell me about them. And she would give me like more information about their exploits. I only did his hair that one time. I kept doing his wife's hair. I hope you ain't watching Hey Girl, but girl, you gotta tell somebody some shit like that before that's called me girl. But that's it. I said we was gonna go to 6:45. It's 6:41. That was it. So, a lot of stuff like that happened in Vegas. You just gotta keep it moving with the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Those are just the type of conversations that I had to listen to, or conversations like that, or I listened to a lot of women like plotting on dudes with money, like around All-Star weekend. Oh baby, like women was in the shop getting their game plans together. I gotta give me a baller. I gotta give me a baller. Like they will all come down together. Like they will all drive down in a little minivan together and get like one cheap, like one bedroom. I mean, like a hotel room with one bed. Cause don't nobody had no money. They had just enough money to get down here so they can mess with a baller. They was like, I gotta find me a baller. They only had their room money and money for me to do their hair, and that was it. So, you know, I love y'all. Um, we gonna head out now. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you guys are back here on my channel tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time to see the full video of me doing this silk wrap and to see like my true length in the back. I keep combing through it because I don't want nobody to get no sneak peeks or nothing like that because the video is coming tomorrow. And I also, oh, thank you, Erica, girl. And then I also want you guys to know that if you do want to join the 7-day challenge, the 7-day challenge is going to be ongoing, but it is no longer free. $7 a day. Link is right above, and I will also put it in the description box below. I love y'all so freaking much, and I will see you on my very next video. And I'm sorry if I killed anybody's brain cells. And sorry, Bam Bam and Rocky, if you was watching, but that was weird. And I had nightmares for like a week because that was weird. And I forgot to mention Rocky was like 6'2".
I know I said I was leaving, but I need you to get that mental in your head. I put a 26-inch weave on an almost 7-foot man with a full beard. And he was like, yes, yes, when I got done. And he was he was married. That don't got nothing to do with me. I'm blessed. I hope you stay blessed. Hey, Bam Bam and Rocky, I hope y'all still out there doing your little freaky stuff. Hey, make that money, don't let it make you.